I'll tell you what I believe controls our lives more than anything else. Decisions, that's it. Everyone can have tough conditions, but it's your decisions about what you're gonna focus on, what things mean, what you're gonna do that shape everything. 95% of all businesses never break $1 million in revenue. I'm not even talking about profits, just sales. And now that you hit $1 million, you gotta set your next goal, because it's not about the number, is it? It's really about your ability to grow and expand and have more impact. And you can work your tail off and get to $1 million. But if you're gonna get to 5 or 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 or $1 billion or more, it's gonna take a different level of thinking. You can't just do it with hustle. It requires a little more strategy, and it requires you maximizing you at a whole different level. Have you ever gone home to your hometown and seen maybe there's a burger place there that everybody goes to, they still go there 20 years later, there's a line around the block, and the guy's still there, Herb's Burgers. But he's got one place after 30 years and it's still full, but that's it. And there's this guy called, how many agree their product sucks? Make some noise if you think their product sucks. And yet they're the most dominant force in the entire business. It's because they understood there's a business and it isn't burgers. You have to learn how to run a business. So I'm here today because I have the privilege of making a few distinctions along the way around business. And my chance to be with you today comes about because early in my life I was obsessed. I still am. I've never lost the obsession. And my obsession has been what makes a difference in people's lives. Why is it some people you can give them everything and they spend their life, you can give them love, support, education, everything you can imagine. And they spend their life going in and out of rehab. And then other people, life just beats the hell out of, right? Everything's unjust, unfair, they get abused, and they become like Oprah Winfrey's of the world. People that then contribute. And I think that there's a common denominator that I found. There's 3 decisions we're making all the time. I'd like you to jot them down and see if it's true for you even this moment. 3 decisions you're making. Now, when I say you're making it, you may not be making these 3 decisions consciously, because most of us do most of our experience habitually. It's why our lives don't change. But at any moment, you can wake up and answer these decisions differently and have a different life. The first decision we make every moment is, what are you gonna focus on? Your business is controlled. Your life, your joy, happiness, your anger is all controlled by what you focus on. Jot down, I don't experience life. I experience the life I focus on. Because in this moment, how many could think of things to be pissed off about or frustrated about if you wanted to? Make some noise if you could do it. So what's wrong is always available, so is what's right. And that isn't about positive thinking, it's about intelligence. Because whatever you focus on, you're gonna feel, even if it's not true. Have you ever had somebody tell you something that a friend of yours said or did, and you're like, no, they wouldn't do that. They go, yes, they did. And if 2 people tell you they said or did that, or 3, you go, I can't believe it, I thought they're my friend. And you get all angry because you're really just feeling sad, right? Sense of loss, how can my friend do this? Have you ever done this and then confronted the friend and found out it was total felt like an idiot? Who's ever had this experience? Say aye. Bottom line is, our focus controls the way we feel. And most of us don't control our focus. We let the thing in our pocket control our focus, or the television waves, or the people around us. And yet your focus controls everything. But the minute you make a decision about what to focus on, like right now, there are a million things you could focus on. You can focus on what I'm saying, what it might mean to you in the future. You might be thinking about later on tonight. You could be smelling your neighbor after all that jumping up and down, right? The feeling of your skin against your clothing, you weren't thinking until I mentioned it. There are millions of things you could focus on. Our brain is constantly distorting, deleting, and generalizing, so we don't have to think too much. But the problem with that is, oftentimes we get thinking patterns that don't help you in your business or in your life. So the minute we focus on something, here's the second decision your brain has to make. What does this mean? And the first part of your brain is the oldest part of your brain. It's 2 million years old, and it's a survival instinct. And what it's looking for is anything that can harm you, anything that can put you in trouble, get you in pain.